What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So we need to talk about Terra Luna because we've been creating some videos and creating some live streams where a lot of people are interested in exactly what's going to happen here. Now, people have asked me in the past, will I make an investment into Terra Luna when it was at $80, when it was at, $70, when it was at $60? People are like, hey, are you going to make an investment into this? It looks like a great opportunity to get into this position. And my response was always that it's way overbought at this point. I mean, I feel like we can definitely see some sort of rise where it was, but with how much growth we've seen with no type of retracement, I was waiting for that retracement back to about $40 or maybe even $30 or so. And I'm glad I did wait, because if I wouldn't have waited, I would have got to this point and you know what happened. It dropped down to a crazy low amount, dropping by like 50% the first day, 95% the next day, 99% the next day, and it just really doesn't look great. But if you want some sort of hope throughout this whole entire process, in any way of, getting your investment back, if not getting a lot more of your investment back, let's go ahead and talk about exactly what's going on here. So before we get started, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of those links down below. It does help out the channel quite a bit. One of those links is for my Discord if you want to reach out to me directly, or you can reach out to me on Twitter at Perry8K. You can follow me there. But if we take a look at Terra Luna, if we take a close look at Terra Luna, we're seeing that the current price is at about 2 cents, maybe closer to 3 cents, down 97% today. At one point today, it was down 99%. It was all the way down to lower than what it says this low was, because where I bought it was actually lower than this. So I did end up buying some, spoiler alert. But it says the low here is at 1 cent. The lowest that I've seen it at was actually at 0.004 cents. So I ended up buying it somewhere around there because, obviously I can get more. So you can see the high of today's price, it says was $1.41. You could see how it did end up decreasing from this level and how fast it did fall. The volume today is down by 31%. You're still seeing $3.1 billion worth of volume. You can also see the rise in the circulating supply. 3.45 billion Luna is actually out there in the circulating supply. Total supply is around 5 billion. Now that's a lot, right? Seeing how before this, I believe it was somewhere between 400 to 600. I don't really know exactly the number that it was, 600 million. So seeing how it did, not only double, but triple, quadruple, you're actually seeing it get to a point to where it just so many X'd, right? It just increased. One, I don't know exactly how much it started at. It could have started at 500 million. It could have started at 600 million, but it increased to 3.45 billion. So whatever you saw it at, you can do the math from there. But if you look at the chart here, let's see how this chart did function. It really just started to fall. Now, why did this fall? If you didn't see my last video talking about UST and talking about Luna and how Luna has to support UST, UST is a stable coin that needs to be pegged to the dollar. It was depegged, and the way that it gets repegged to that dollar is by Terra minting new coins and basically buying up UST in order to increase that price. Well, obviously they had to mint so much that it got up to 3.45 billion. And when you do that, you're increasing the price of UST, but you're also decreasing the price of Terra Luna. And that's why I did get to some of these lows. Now, we understand that when we look at Terra Luna as a whole, where it is now, it's starting to find some steady ground, a level to kind of level out. Now, I hope that we can see some positivity from here, but it did get to a low of less than 1 cent. Now, what a lot of people are taking from this is they're like, well, you know what? It's completely dead. Everything's over. You're not going to be able to gain any of your money back or anything like that. Well, I take this as an opportunity, right? If Terra Luna is really, really big and whatever collapsed UST, they're trying to get UST back to normal, find a way to secure that or stabilize that, and then find a way to get Luna back to normal. That means that if Luna can get back to where it was, or even a tenth back to where it was, you can make so much out of this with little risk. Yes, it is a lot of risk for the money that you put in there, but you don't have to put much to get a lot, right? That's the way that I've looked at it. So over the live stream, I was thinking about this. I was talking about this. And a lot of people were like, yeah, I'm going to buy Luna. I want to get about, 5,000, because having 5,000 Luna is something that you couldn't have while it was at $80. Most people couldn't have. But getting 5,000 Luna down here at 2 cents or 10 cents or $1 is definitely possible. So I started thinking about it, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I would risk $100 to $300. So that's exactly what I did. I ended up buying $300 worth of Terra Luna at a level of, it was like 0.004 cents. Ended up buying about 50,000 Terra Luna for $300. And you can see what it's worth right now. Let me go ahead and move my head really quick so you guys can see it. Basically, you can see what it's worth. 200, or basically 50,000 Luna that I bought for $300 is now worth $2,438. Now I can sell right now and get my $300 out, or I can sell all of it and get $2,400 and literally, just bring in so much compared to what I put in, right? Not only just doubling or tripling, but more than that, right? And I see so much potential in where this could get to if they're looking to bring Terra Luna back to life. So now I own 50,000 Terra Luna instead of getting, let's say if I would have bought in earlier, I would have bought in and probably got maybe 10. That 10 Terra Luna that I bought at $80 to $100 or something would have been about $1,000 that I would have spent. But I spent $300 and now I got 49,675, right? And that's rising in price. And every cent that this goes up, we're seeing this increase by, I don't even know how much at this point, but it's increasing by a lot, right? So basically, I'm gaining so much out of this just by, making that investment. And it gives me so much potential. I only risked $300. $300, I could get that back right now and then let the rest sit, which is something that I typically would do. But $300 at this point, I want to be able to capture the full value of what Terra Luna could be. And I'm not even saying that I'm looking for it to get back up to 50 or 60 or however many, dollars, tens of dollars. If this even gets to a point to where it gets to $1, that's obviously a large amount. If this gets to a point to where it is at $10, right? That's even a large amount, right? I'm gaining so much out of it just by getting to some of these levels, right? $50,000 that I can gain out of it if it gets to $1, right? $100,000 that I can gain out of it if it gets to $2, which Terra Luna had no problem of getting to that level. So if they could find a way to stabilize UST and get us, back to the level to where Terra Luna can be competitive or, end up growing to some of these levels of, $40, $50, $100. I mean, that's huge. No way am I selling all of it ever, but I am going to sell as I do see it go up. It gets to $1. Obviously it would make sense for me to take something out. It gets to $10. It would make sense for me to take something out, right? It just makes sense. So you let me know what you think. Is this a good plan or is this too much risk? Do you think that Terra Luna is dead? Because right now, like I said, my investment has been going up since we've been, here. You saw that it was 2,500. It's now 2,744. So it's been making some moves as we've been talking. So anyways, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of those links down below. It does help out the channel, but let's go ahead and check what the actual price is right now. It says it's at 3 cents. Even though this says almost 3 cents, this is at 3.5 cents. That's why it's been increasing. And seeing this with the potential to even get back up to 15 cents or $1 or $10 or $20 is definitely huge. But this is just my opinion, guys. It's not saying that you will guarantee or you're guaranteed to make money. It's a high chance that you could lose this. But what I'm looking at is a lot of potential in where this can go. And that's why I made that investment. But make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.